Hey guys, today we are going to talk about the things that you need to know if you are flipping in the market today. And one of the reasons why I want to talk about this today, I get so many questions all the time. How's everything going in the market? Being a flipper myself, I have to gauge the market and not control it, right? You cannot control what the market is going to do. You can't control the interest rates. You can't control prices or appraisals or inspections. And so here are the things that you can control, and that is what you need to focus on the most. And so I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can control in your flipping business. The first one is you want to know your market intimately. This is super important. And maybe you don't know your market intimately, but you're partnering with someone who does. Myself, I go deep in my market here in Jacksonville, Florida, where I know every street, I know every house, and I'm able to say, hey, this block, you can sell it for this price, and the very next block over, you can sell it for a totally different price. And unless you know your market intimately, then you're not going to know those things. It's also very important to know what affordability is in your neighborhoods. And so if you know your market intimately, you're going to know that some areas, even if your ARV is a little bit high, affordability has gone down in that area for most people who are working today, right? So inflation's gone up, affordability's gone down. What can people actually afford in that neighborhood? And so the first thing is always know your market intimately. The second thing you can control is having a team in place to help you, to guide you, that you can consult with. I always have a contractor go out and confirm my rehab budget. Sometimes I'm way off because I don't see something that's underneath the house. And so I need to consult with my contractor. I also always consult with my real estate agent. I want to make sure that my comps are completely correct and that what I'm looking at is right and not just something that maybe I made up or square footage, who knows what it is. I always bring it past my realtor. And the third person I like to consult is my designers, especially if I'm flipping in an area where values are higher and I don't really know what some of the designs are. That's not really my specialty. And so I rely on the people whose specialty it is. Little things make a big difference in this market in helping you sell your property to an end buyer. And so having your team in place, your contractor, your realtor, and your designers are going to help you be way more successful in selling that flip to your end buyer. The third thing that you have to do in today's market is estimate your losses. We are always building in a budget for losses, but not only that, you also want to make sure that you're building in a cushion for price reductions, concessions. It's going to sit on the market for a lot longer. And so you have to be a lot more conservative when you're building your numbers to make sure that you have enough in there that's going to cover all of those things that come up now with end buyers. So you want to build your numbers to estimate your losses. And there are lots of ways that you can do that. And at the end of this video, I'm definitely going to tell you how. The fourth thing that you need in this market to be successful at flipping is you always be ready to buy. Now, it's still very competitive out there. Even though the market's crazy, there's a lot of competition. And so one thing is that I am always ready to buy my next property. You want to have your lender in place, be ready to send in your EMD to sign those contracts, because when that perfect property comes across your desk that fits your number and matches your criteria, you want to get on that right away. Don't lose money because you're not ready to buy. And the last thing may seem trivial, but I deem to be one of the most important now is staging your listings. This was something that sometimes I would skip back when houses were being pulled off the market right away, but I never skip it now. It's super important for an end buyer to come in and imagine themselves living in that property, seeing where they can put their furniture, imagining their children walking around and playing in the rooms. And it's really hard to do that when there's no furniture. A lot of people don't have good imaginations. And so to leave nothing to the imagination, stage your listings, and statistically, they sell a lot faster than ones that are not. Okay, quick recap. What you need to know about flipping in today's market. Number 1, know your market intimately. Number 2, consult with your team, contractors, realtors, and designers to help make better decisions. Number 3, know your numbers. Number 4, be ready to buy. And number 5, always stage your listings. Now, I know I said earlier in my video that I would show you how to build your numbers and make sure that you're estimating losses. And I want to help you do that. So I have a special bonus. And so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to my Instagram at April N. Giuliano and DM me #FlipCalculator. And I will send you my calculator that I use to know which houses I'm gonna buy for a flip or not. All you have to do is plug in all your numbers and it will tell you if you should buy it or if you should not. It's my secret to flipping successfully in today's market.